Everybody, let's take a look at this video. I saw the first one when she mentioned why she did not want to work with men, the therapist. So over here is Miss Sheila Truelove, and here's the therapist. Sometimes I watch a video of Sheila, she doesn't say anything on somebody, so some of the mannerisms, nodding her head kind of make me laugh. But I knew when I saw that video about the lady here, the therapist, saying how she didn't want to work with men, I knew who the men were. I knew who the people were. The ones that are problematic. No surprise. I just did a video on why a lot of people don't want to work with Black people. And it is what it is. And we can pretend that's not the case, but it is, and you will miss an opportunity. So now we have an updated video for the same cute therapist professional saying how they're trying to come at her, I guess get her fired, trying to report her. Don't you guys have like a reading disability to address? Huh? Don't you have a reading disability to address? And if you have a reading disability, based on current reports that most can't read above the 8th grade reading level, you also have a comprehension disability, which is why you cannot build. Misery loves company. So instead of trying to better yourself, this is what they do. So here's I did not do a video on the first video of her stating how she didn't want to work with men. I understand why. And again, I already knew with Black folks, they always come with, you could have a $1.25 store, and if you're the owner, they'll come with, so what made you open the store up? What made you open the store up? Me and my man want to know. Yeah. How much it costs? Do you ask the Asian and the white man those questions? How'd you get that money up? Very ignorant, very tacky. Again, I just did a video on why people don't want to do business with Black people. So let's listen to this. Check this out.
So let me get this straight. I say I don't want to work with males anymore in my private practice because they activate my nervous system and I don't feel safe. And their response is to threaten to unalive me by threatening my livelihood, saying that there's groups of y'all that are reporting me to my licensing board because I don't want to work with y'all. Y'all ain't want to work with me anyway. So what y'all talking about? Y'all are reporting me to my licensing board for saying I specialize in working with Black women who overcome perfectionism. Did you know that therapists are allowed to have specializations? Did you know that when we are in school, our instructors ask us, what is your target population? Who would you like to work with? Focus on them. Did you know that? It's people leaving me reviews saying that I'm racist, saying that I shouldn't work with Black men, saying that when they were my client, they felt this type of way, blah, blah, blah. These folks have never even seen me. I don't know these people. So y'all just sitting up here lying on me. Why would you do that? They're calling my business line saying they want to slice off my face. They want to unalive me. They want to essay me. I should be. You really think I want to work with men now? No. Then on Twitter, y'all posting a picture of my profile for therapy for Black men. Yeah, that's me. But I'm no longer seeing males because of the things that I've said previously. And my profile is still up there because I paid my $20 for the month. I'm waiting on them to stop my subscription. I just made this announcement last week. Y'all gonna give me some time? Where is the energy for the male therapists who only see men? Because I don't see y'all out here acting like this towards them. I encourage you, I implore you to find a male therapist that's a good fit for you.
Okay. So they're threatening to unalive her, SA her. The white man, it's chocolate drops. They're not going to go after men. And speaking of essaying, it's been on my list. Oh my God, I hate to say, embarrassed to say, about 2 months. You want to unalive and essay a Black woman? That's what's happened to them right now. One just got dismembered. By who? A group of black women or a group of white men hollering racial slurs at him. He went to the police station. They will not escort him to his hotel, and y'all know what happened. They found this member, and they said no foul play. He was I think decapitated. Are you really serious? So stop and think. I wonder how many of them are going to go ahead and contact that police station. I believe is in Mississippi. Contact the police station, let them know, hey, we want to know what police officers did he contact? Who are the ones that he came in contact with? Who refused to escort him to his motel? Hold them accountable. I want to know how many of them are trying to see where George Zimmerman is working. See if and where he's working and maybe contact him. You didn't give him that he'd know. You already know why they're scared. They are scared. Low performing, low vibrational, inferior men. That is who they are. So they want to go after a soft target, black women. Yeah. Stop and think about it. Oh, and speaking of SA, you want to SA her? See, here's what I don't think the dust buckets understand, and that is the karma is so very real. The same thing you're happy that you're wishing to happen to black women. Hello, wake up, dum dum, is happening to you. You haven't seen the reports. That's been kind of kept low because they probably don't want to get that out. But I've seen reports. It's been a few news reports. I've even seen it on Twitter, videos of what's been happening. Oh yeah, speaking of the ones that want to essay black women, what was happening is some of them have been getting stopped by the police. Yes, stopped by the police, and guess what's happening? The police on the spot, on the street for everyone to see, are doing a cavity check, and you can hear them go, ah. And they're saying it's RAPE. The police said he's checking for drugs with his hands up that area. Oh, black man, what you doing about that? Because it's not a black woman that's stopping you in uniform, searching for drugs and putting her fingers in that area and got you going, Want to talk about that? No, of course they don't want to. You got bigger fish to fry. Guess what? They are low vibrational beings. Who you think remember the last therapist? So here's what you should do. And I remember seeing this, a black woman, she said, if you have a business and you're a black woman on YouTube, do not put your information out. She said something about they'll try to destroy your business. And you know what? I see that right now. That's been about maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I see it. Remember the therapist? She was just telling them to do better, do better. Went after her and got her fired. How many of these white supremacists have you gotten fired? Huh? Let me guess. Let's be real. You're not going to do it because you're scared, you're weak, you're spineless, and you're self-hating. You're at the bottom. What other group of men would do this? They would consider, oh, that's her opinion, keep it moving. This is how you know you're dealing with low vibrational chocolate drop dust buckets. This is who they are. All they can do is attack women. And here's a big thing about it. The world is watching. You wonder why the collective of black women are down because you're dealing. I would just be honest with you. You already know why. Let's not act brand new because you're dealing with low vibrational dust bucket black men. That's why you're down. That's why your baby mama. That's why. That's why your baby mama broke baby mama. And if you can handle it, good for you. That's why these men will never do their part. They're just males. The lowest specimen on the earth when it comes to providing and protecting. He can't even spell it. He can barely do that. So are we surprised? Look how stupid they are. And then you wonder why people don't want to invest in them. You wonder why Goldman Sachs, they chose black women. Gee, you think? They already know these guys are stupid. But this is what this community does. Black people, mammies do it too. They love to bring down their own. That's why this group is at the bottom. And that is why some people that do well forget about them. At first I kind of second guess things, and I don't have a lot, but maybe a few things here and there. It was something. Somebody hit me up today when they said, hey, you think you might can, we're talking about a business deal. Okay, 20? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Let's get the particulars done and we can do business. 2020. I'm not going, well, you got your 20,000. Okay, well, I'm going to have, I don't know about all of that. No, they had another number. I wasn't comfortable with it because, again, we're taking a risk. I can't, me personally, no, risk 50, I can't do it. I'm just going to be real with you. These pockets, I'm not going to risk no 50K. And I'm sure it's going to be fine. But still, why I'm being realistic. I can take a chance on this amount. Let's go. Why? Well, something may go wrong. That's the chance you take. But I have other things going on. And then I thought about the things I tried to do. I was saying about, with some of our people. And then I try little things and I see, wow, look at this here. It just doesn't seem to work out. Gee, I wonder why. That's why nobody wants to do business with Black people. It's very difficult because why? A lot of our people that don't have anything, they love to try to bring you down. This is what this group does at best. Remember last time it was the mammy that put the other therapist on blast, and then all those old ninjas start, I guess, complaining and got the girl fired. Really? So the best thing to do, I realize when it comes to these people, say less as possible to them. Oh yeah, do like other people do. Just smile and feed them a lie. Just feed them a pass the poke chop lie. Well, no, you're doing well. Of course you are. And get paid and keep it moving. Hate to tell you, that's what other people do because they already know this group of men are they're so emotional, just like the old raggedy mama. They so emotional, can't hold it down, so hyped up. Why are Black women hyped up? Because they're dealing with low performing Black men. And it's so much going wrong. I had a friend of mine and they were having a delivery at a rental property. I said, okay, you know what? We're going to go here afterwards. So you just want to go ahead and check. No problems. I'll be in the area. So I'll just meet you there. And then, we can go where we're going to go. Show up. They got the guys doing the delivery at the rental property. And what do you think is there? It is a Black woman. She has one child and just being real nice to the kid, even gave the little kid something. And all of a sudden, she's just like, I don't know if it was 5 minutes late. I don't know what was going on or something. But she's just on one, just on 10. And it's like, wow, no one's being rude to you. You do understand they got a big behind delivery truck, right? You do understand that. No one's been rude to you. She's already on 10. And she just going and going. No one's done any. I watched. I was like, wow. And I knew then she's become an angry bird because let me guess, she is dealing with the seed of poverty. D, a single mother. You don't have much in this little place. No way, probably can barely afford the dawn rent. And you are mad. So what you do, you don't know how to process it. You don't want to freaking listen because I'm sure baby mama know everything. So what happens is, instead of sitting down in a quiet place and saying, okay, I got to deal with this, maybe therapy, or just sit down and say, hey, what can I do? Write stuff down. Hell, be your own damn therapist. You know what I'm saying? Try and make yourself better. Instead of doing that, no, you want to lash out at everybody you see. Why? Because you entertain the seed of poverty, D, and this aftermath. It's not what you thought it was going to be. This is why situations like this, it's not the white men or the Klan that's come after her. No, they don't need to. Why? Because they have low vibrational Black men to do the job. That's why I say a Black man that works for the Klan. I've been saying that since last year. Why? Because that's what they do. They try to destroy you physically, emotionally, your life, and definitely endanger your well-being. What's the difference in what the Black men are doing in the community? It's no difference than the Klan. Trying to keep their own out of jobs, keep the property value low. What's the difference? Only thing is, you could basically put on these chocolate drops that little wizard outfit they used to have. Seriously, they are doing the same work. They're so stupid. What's the difference? It's just the chocolate. It's a Black person chocolate drop. Not even a full human being, just a little drop. See, a full person, they're building. They are actually being an asset, not a liability. The chocolate drop, that's how you are. Just anything you do, just a little drop. It's never anything. In case you wonder why I say that, it is never anything significant. It's just a drop. Oh, it's a penny. Well, they laying down dollars. He laying down a penny. Chocolate drop. That's all he'll ever do is just a little drop. Drops of drama. That's what they do. That's why I say chocolate drop. Just a little chocolate drop. It can be a vanilla drop. Whatever Dusty Dan do, that's all he ever does. It's just a little drop of something. A little drop of mess over just a drop. So chocolate drops. This is what they do best. They don't have a clear understanding. Never, 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 never. So you have time to do all of this. How many of them have time to see again? What about the black man that was dismembered? Why don't you go ahead and go after the after those officers and find out, hey, what's the procedure? What happened? What can I do to help? Where's your call? What are they doing for that? Your children can't even read worth a dang. Now they got a report saying most of them can't even read. The grown men, 8th grade level. You got to be kidding me. You have countless stories, again, from women, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, countless stories of them entertaining you in their lives, and look what happens. 9 times out of 10, it's baby mama. Here's your case number while you a baby mama. It's the same thing. So maybe it's something wrong with all these black women. Maybe something wrong with all these biracial kids, the white women, Hispanic women, Latino. Maybe something wrong with all those women, but the common denominator is the chocolate drop. Wherever he go, drops of drama. Boop, 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 boop. Drops of drama. Dusty's being drama and trauma. The financial implications, $50 billion liability, boys. It's too many of them in the nation. So now you want to go after her. You have time and energy for all this. Do you have a stock portfolio? Can they build one of those? Do you know how to even buy one share of stock? Can you do that? Can you spell stock? Can you spell portfolio? If you don't have one and you're over 30, we got a hell of a dang problem. We got a hell of a problem. If you're 30 years old or old, don't have one, you got a serious behind problem. You're not even worth dating. Do you have a real estate commercial portfolio? Do you have any kind of portfolio? If you don't, you're not worth it. Worth any woman's time. But you got time to try to harass a black female therapist. And she specializes in women, and you want to complain, oh my gosh, they're so slow. But as they say, men are supposed to be the leaders. They can't lead. Why? You know why they can't lead? Don't forget the saying. Readers are leaders. They can't barely read, so how the hell you gonna lead? And the sad thing is, I'll say in closing, the world is watching. Can you imagine the men that build other nationalities? So she's a black therapist. Other therapists, they went ahead and got her fired from her job. Oh, really? Yeah, she said something that they didn't like, so they got her fired. And then they see stuff all the time on the news against you. You have got to be kidding me. Low vibrational. The world is watching. No, so I think in a case like this here, if something does happen to her practice, she should just go ahead and do the GoFundMe. Black women, we have to stay in link and support each other. If that does happen and she gives an update, posts a video, we can do the GoFundMe, because I can tell you one thing about us: some of us are liquid. Yeah, so we can do the GoFundMe, and we should have a goal. We have got to stick together. We can go ahead and call other people that we know. I know I will. You think I won't? Other people that we know, and say, hey, this is what happened to her. Get that GoFundMe going, and we need to try to raise for her at least anywhere between, I think a good number would be $300,000, $300,000 to $500,000, if we could do that. So whenever they go on to attack, we can speak loud and proud with our purse. Most of them are broke. Not trying to downgrade anybody, but hell, they are. These niggas can barely come up with $5 unless they got it from their mama. I'll be sitting up there, I'm hungry. I only got $15 and out the country. So that does happen. We're going to have to go ahead and, as they say, let them know. And we have to stand in our strong sisterhood and help each other out. We have to do that. So this here is just embarrassing. It just shows you the mentality. And this is why you don't have anything. Remember the video I did last about the black women trying to start those businesses, and you had a black man on the city council, I believe, and he was the one holding them back, would not allow those black women business owners to open up those businesses. No one in the community needed it. You wonder why you're at the bottom. Wish that white man back it up. Sure, he plays a part, but let me tell you something right now. Don't you ever in your life forget, the reason you're at the bottom so much is because of your king. Why? He does something very strange. He engages in self-help. So again, don't forget, they're supposed to be able to lead. Why are you so bothered? Somebody can say, oh, Simply said she's a loser treater. She's such a loser, traitor. They can say what they want to say. She lost a whole bunch of money. Okay, yeah, maybe a little over 70, but I can tell you that dun, 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 I've made over half that back, dum dum. She's the worst traitor ever. I wouldn't even listen to her. I don't give a darn. They can say what they want. I'm not going to go on defense and even respond to it because, sweetheart, no offense, my portfolio can speak for itself. I'm going to do a different video. That's something that I try. I want you all to try it too to make some money. So why would I get all hot and bothered? They said I'm a bad trader and that I'm a loser and goodbye. And the one Papa talking, probably credit card might decline for $5. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, she's the worst trader ever, and I hate her channel. And that's okay. But to go on to attack, I wouldn't even respond to her. You're entitled to your feelings. Good luck. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. I know what I'm capable of doing. May not be the best trader, I'm not a broke one. Let's hope not. Last I checked, I wasn't. But see, when you don't have anything that's going on for you, you're so emotional. You know, I don't know if somebody could say that. She is the worst ever. She's horrible. I don't have time to go back and forth with you, darling. You're not worth it. I have bigger fish to fry because to me, you are infinitesimal. You're like a little ant. Okay? I will take my Louboutins and crush you. Joke. But anyway, you get the point. But they're so butthurt. Why? They have nothing to build. Nothing to build. That's why they do. And then what they want to do is tear everything down. And that's why this group is down. It's your men. But don't forget, they want to go ahead and lead. They're too emotional to lead. And first of all, they have no resources. So they want to attack women. It's so embarrassing. But you know what? The good thing is the world can see them for who they are. And you wonder why you're not respected. You wonder why you're not respected. You wonder why that they're willing to invest in the women that look like you instead of you, the male boo. You wonder why. The world see you for who you are, and some black women still don't see it. So this is what the community does. And they want to talk about, oh, they respect me. Okay, sir, I can respect thee when you can learn how to read. And your children. Okay, stop being the seat of poverty D. So this is so embarrassing for them. It just shows you such low vibrational, meaningless, worthless characters. They have nothing more better to do. And don't forget the whole world, the dominant society, man, they up there clowning you every day of the week. Got your head, your face to the ground, your kids to the ground every week. You have a problem with incarceration, low education. Don't you have an employment problem last time I checked? Aren't you the 50 billion liability boys? Let's see. Oh, and don't forget you have another problem. You're talking about you hate them white men. Oh, that white man. Boy, shut your lying behind up. I am so mad. Yeah, right now it's kind of a rant. But don't forget, they're so stupid. They always get played, and they're so dumb and stupid that they want to always talk about, oh, these judges giving too much time. And think, if you look at the last video that I did, it already shows that the child support money is going to pay who is paying for the retirement of circuit judges, the clerks. That's why they enforce it so much. They can't even see that dumb. The child support is being used. They may have women and children as the face of it, as if they really care. See, somebody's real clever. Somebody, when it comes to money and knowledge, somebody is always on the go, and somebody, dust buckets, are a little slow. They are using that program. That's why they'll lock you up if you don't pay. Why? Because the JFR, the judicial, I forgot what it was. The judicial, that's the Judicial Retirement Fund, JRF. The Judicial Retirement Fund is funded by who? Dollars from the baby daddies. How about you go deal with that? If you feel it's unfair, guess what? Get together a coalition and decide, okay, let's stop being baby daddies and let's try and fight this. And they just had it back in 2016 is when it started. The Judicial Retirement Fund is funded by who? These ignorant behind baby daddies. Why don't you go ahead and do something about that? Go and attack that. And that's why if they don't pay, they're gonna lock you up. It's not so much about, the child and baby mama. Why don't you go ahead and get together a coalition to fight that? Try to get that rescinded. Go do something like that, which we all know they're not going to. Again, wanting to attack a Black professional woman. This is so ridiculous. It's so embarrassing. It is like so embarrassing. The world is watching the dysfunction, the seed of poverty D. It is ridiculous. Again, you want to buy why nobody respects him. You got bigger fish to fry, and you worried about this woman right here. Are you kidding me? And it's jealousy. So they ain't respect me. Man, they better show us some respect. Can you even spell it? We want to be able, they need to be submissive so we can lead. Sir, one more time for the ones in the back. How are you going to lead when you can barely read? Simply said her on YouTube, and I'm out.